Hello, today is Tuesday, the 28th of August, 2012. Quick silver update, but before we do, let's quickly take a look at the 30-day Japanese index. It's not the Nick. I got this from freestockcharts.com. They just stated to be that of the Japanese index. So that's what I'm going to call it, but I mainly want to talk about this because of how it's been just going in this tight sideways consolidation from this downtrend, unlike the Dow Jones, S&P, the TSX type of equities, which have rebounded. This one has not finding resistance at the 38.2% retracement. This goes back to 1999, obviously in a downtrend. Now, I brought this up just for something to do mainly, but I also want to mention that the debt ceiling is very close to reaching the 16 billion, which is also very close to the debt ceiling, which is just a little bit above that. Last year, the summer of 2011, when the debt ceiling was in the news for the first time ever, it was huge in the news, and the stock market didn't like that so much. I'm not going to be counting on it liking it again later on this year when the debt ceiling once again makes the news. Alrighty, let's move on. Yesterday on the 10-minute silver time frame, I was stating that a move down towards really 31 to 31.05, this little area here, was that of a decent level on the short-term time frame to go long. Well, that was a loss, quite frankly. And if we look at this on the hourly time frame right now, the Fibonacci that I was using was from this low high and this low. So it obviously has failed now. Of course, it's now this low. But with that being stated, we can see here that this level was not support. And then, of course, the next Fibonacci level, it was not support as well. And what's interesting is we had another failed choppy move again because you found support at this previous low. You came back higher, and then you break below. And multiple resistance level at this previous low, but it didn't break down last night or this morning. And this thing is going very, very choppy. Now, the 31 area that I was talking about yesterday as a possible area for support has been that of resistance. It's still got this short-term uptrend in play. And it's mainly just doing some sideways consolidation on the more longer-term time frame. For if we expand this out to the daily chart for silver, we can see that we have really a 4-candle bar up, and then last Friday, today, and yesterday has been part of this sideways consolidations, marking correct either two ways, one through price and or that of time. The Fibonacci levels, of course, are not the ones that are legit right now. This is from what I was doing yesterday, just putting in the numbers that would make the numbers match in here. So as far as significant support levels, it's 30 right now because of the 37.50 high not shown in this low is a significant one. And so even though I'm not showing the Fibonacci from here to here, right now it's 30 as key support. And I would expect still for it to continue to go higher and maybe make a run for this 32.50 before it does have the test of 30 per ounce. I think that would be more likely to go up and down before it would go, say, down and up. I think that's right now a little bit more likely just within the Fibonacci analysis of 30 being significant and for this to match up within it as well. Okay, so this will pretty much be it. As far as the 18 average is concerned, you can see it's in a rising upward movement. And the second that we come back down to it, or it reaches by coming through time because it goes sideways, then we will be in that of a more serious correctionary phase. Right now, this is just a small correction within. It's very difficult to state how big of a correction you need for the next leg higher because sometimes this is all you do need. And again, go to the hourly time frame. If this support level on the short-term time frame, let me get a straight line because that'd be easier. If this level, let's just make a case for pretty much an ascending triangle. If this thing can break out to the upside, have a nice clear move above, maybe come up to say 31 something, then back down to 31 and like that, then I'd be looking on a break of about 31.25 for this thing to reach the 32.5 level. Take care.